Yeah, Thursday. I'm Coach Skip at WildFire CrossFit. We got another great one. Hopefully you've had a lot of fun this week. We've had a lot of good workouts, a couple benchmarks, and we're going to keep it rolling today. For the warm-up, we got a 10-minute AMRAP, so as many rounds as possible of either a 200-meter run or a 250 row. And it is okay to mix and match, going back and forth between the run and the row for each round. If you don't know your distance for the run, you can go about 30 seconds out and back again, or just go a minute of running in place. Make sure you get those arms and legs moving together, get a sweat going, get that breathing up. That's what we're looking for with that run. Then we're going to do 5 step back burpees. So how that's going to work is you're stepping back as you bring your hands to the ground, then go all the way to the ground, and same thing as you come up, and then stand up again. And just back and forth, right up, and make sure you switch legs every couple of reps. You don't have to alternate legs, definitely switch legs every couple reps on those 5 burpees. Then we've got 10 Superman. So on your stomach, bring your arms forward, and you're just really squeezing your glutes and getting that chest up. And what we want to see is thighs and chest off the floor every time. Really work on keeping those legs straight so you get that power in the hips, and that's what we're looking for, is building up the hips, the core, and that lower back. After that, we've got 5 curtsy lunge each leg. So step behind, get that knee all the way to the ground, and right up, and just switch legs every time, back and forth for 5 for each leg. Final one is going to be 10 plank to push-ups. So you're going to start in the plank position, go up to the push-up position, and right back down to the plank. So right up and down on those. So keep a good pace, get that heart rate up a little bit here. 10 minutes is a good opportunity to get a good warm-up in for the rest of the workout today. After the warm-up, we're going to be doing a little bit of endurance, and you're going to have your choice between either a 400-meter run, a 500-meter row, or a 2-minute bike for either calories or distance. So you get to choose which one you want. Each one should take about 2 minutes or less. Obviously, the bike is exactly 2 minutes, and the whole point is an all-out effort for time. So that warm-up is going to be really important to get you ready. So when you start that run or the row or the bike, you are ready to go and really maximize your effort. If you don't have a distance for your 400-meter run, run a minute out and then back again, or do 2 minutes of running in place as fast as possible and just count your steps every time and record those steps in the notes. And then next time we do this, that way you can get at least some kind of a comparison on how long it takes to do that run, even though you're running in place. For the row or the bike, you obviously need that equipment to do those things. However, if running is an issue and you don't have a rower, you can also do a sumo deadlift high pull with straight legs and light weight. And same thing, go for 2 minutes and just do as many reps as you can in that 2-minute time frame. For the workout today, we have a CrossFit Classic. This is a workout that was designed specifically for MMA fighter BJ Penn, and when he got done, he was in such a mess that one of the coaches asked him how he felt, and he said, man, that was like a fight gone bad. And so that is where the workout got its name. How the workout goes is you're going to be doing 1 minute at each station, and you're going to do 3 total rounds. After all 5 exercises, you are going to get a 1-minute rest. So just like a UFC fight, it's 5 minutes of work followed by 1 minute of rest for 3 rounds. And yes, there will be a time where we'll do the championship version, but this is just a regular version. So it's 3 rounds of all these exercises. So the first one is going to be wall balls. So 1 minute straight of as many wall balls as you can do. Now on that wall ball, you're going to get that wall ball up to the rack position, get that full squat below parallel every time, and then get that ball up to the target. For girls, it's a 9-foot target, which is the orange here in the gym. For guys, it's a 10-foot target, which is the gray. It's also a 20-pound medicine ball for guys and a 14-pound medicine ball for girls. If you do not have a target that's high enough and you do have a medicine ball, you can do the same thing with a toss, just straight up in the air. Make sure you still get below parallel in this one. Or if you don't have a medicine ball, want to do that same movement, use a dumbbell and same thing, get below parallel, explode overhead for that dumbbell, single dumbbell thruster. So either of those are acceptable alternatives for those wall balls. The next exercise is going to be a sumo deadlift high pull. So this is with a barbell, although if you don't have a barbell and you've got a dumbbell or a kettlebell to use, that's totally fine too. On this sumo deadlift high pull, if your normal air squat stance is about shoulder width apart, for the sumo deadlift high pull, you're going to go a little bit wider. Butt down, chest up, hands right in the middle here. They don't have to be touching, but we do want them on that smooth part of the barbell. As you stand up, you're going to explode through the legs, get those elbows high and outside, and all the way back down. And really get that explosive motion going for every single rep on those sumo deadlift high pulls. This one's all about the intensity, so make sure you fill that minute with as many reps as possible. Next one is going to be box jumps. It actually is too. A 20-inch box is the standard on this one. So make sure as you get that jump, you're using those arms and legs to get up there, stand all the way up, and then you can either step back or you can jump back. Either way. The biggest thing is work on a quick return for those box jumps. So fast, right off the ground, think of the ground as hot lava, and get right back up there every time. Next, we've got push press. So you're going to grab that barbell again, clean it up to the front rack position, and then dip and drive. And remember, the difference between a push press and a push jerk is the push press is a single dip and then drive, whereas a push jerk is a double dip getting under that weight. We want to focus on the push press, so as you're driving through overhead, really squeeze your butt, and that is going to keep your knees from bending. The last exercise we have is going to be row for calories. So you're going to get on the rower and do as many calories as possible in that final minute. If you do not have a rower, you can use a lighter weight than you use for the sumo deadlift high pulls that we did earlier in the round, and do a straight leg sumo high pull where your feet are a little closer, you're keeping those legs straight, right up and down again. And just keep that same motion going for a minute, just like you would on the rowing machine. Once you get done with all 5 exercises, take that 1 minute rest, and then go again, and then again. We've got 3 rounds of this. The one last note on this one is make sure you maximize your efficiency with the exercises that you're good at. Meaning if you know you're going to be a lot better at the push press than at the box jumps, still get as many box jumps as you can, but make sure when that push press is ready to go, you are at that bar ready to start moving. And so that way you can really push through and get as many push presses as possible in that minute, or whatever exercise that you're best at. So have fun with this one. We'll see if you have the same feeling that BJ Penn did, and we will see you soon here at WildFire.